Ahoy there matey, Steve the Pirate here. Welcome to my Logitech G923 settings for Forza Horizon 5 on PC. Before we jump into the game, we need to take a look at the Logitech G Hub settings. Steering sensitivity set at 50. Operating range set at 900. Centering spring strength set at 20. And for the Trueforce, I've got that at apply settings from game. Now for the wheel settings in the actual game itself. Under difficulty, I have anti-lock on. If you're going to be drifting, I recommend turning this off and just getting used to drifting without this turned on. Practice makes perfect with this one. Steering set to simulation. Traction control and stability control turned off. You don't need them on. And then shifting, I've got set to manual. If you have the additional H shifter, setting it to manual will work with the H shifter, it's just not as good. If you have got the H shifter, I recommend switching it to manual with clutch. Plus, if you're wanting to use the wheel for drifting, I recommend manual with clutch because you're going to need that clutch kick. It works great in this game. If you're wanting to see what every button does on your wheel, go into controls and then change input mapping. This will show every button and what it does in the game. You can also change it to whatever you want it to do. Just be careful of double mapping. Don't map the same button to two different controls. It can be really confusing in game. But here is the best place to see what every button on the wheel does. Now we need to head into advanced controls. And this is where we're going to set all the vibration and force feedback. Now for the Logitech G923, I recommend you turn vibration on. Why would you have it turned off? So steering axis dead zone inside set at 0. Steering axis dead zone outside set at 80. I've found this to be the most responsive when you are turning the wheel and you're looking at the animation in game. There's a lot of complaints about people where you're turning the wheel in game, it's not matching to what you're doing on the steering wheel. So this is the best setting I've got so far, where you're turning the wheel matches the turning of the wheel in the game. Some people just like that realism, that immersion. Steering linearity set at 46. Acceleration axis dead zone inside set at 0. Acceleration axis dead zone outside set at 100. Deceleration axis dead zone inside set at 0. Deceleration axis dead zone outside set at 80. The brake pedal on the G923 is a massive improvement over the G920. It's still a bit tough, but it does feel a hell of a lot better than the G920. Massive improvement. Massive improvement. Thumbs up to Logitech for that one. Clutch axis dead zone inside, I've got that set at 15. That's just in case I'm resting my foot on the clutch. Clutch axis dead zone, I've got that set at 90. It just makes it a lot more responsive. E-brake axis dead zone inside, I've got that set at 0. I'm using one of the buttons on the wheel, so there's no need for any linearity on that one. E-brake axis dead zone outside, I've got that set at 100. Same reason. Vibration scale for the G923, I've got that set at 0.7. Feels amazing. Force feedback scale, I've got that set at 1.0. The Trueforce is just brilliant. It is brilliant. It's really good. Trust me. Centering spring scale, I've got that set at 1.0. Trueforce, once again. Wheel damper scale 1.0. Mechanical trail scale 1.0. This is something new in Forza Horizon 5 over Forza Horizon 4. Force feedback minimum force at 0.8. Force feedback load sensitivity at 1.1. Such a nice feel with this wheel. Road feel scale 0.9. Off-road feel scale 0.9. Steering sensitivity 0.6. It's just for that matching input, so what you're doing in game matches the wheel. And there you go mateys. Those are my settings for the Logitech G923 for Forza Horizon 5 on PC. If you happen to find these settings useful, then a like would be truly appreciated. A lot of work goes into calculating all the settings for this, testing and everything. It's taken me a few days to get these done. And if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm Steve the Pirate, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave you with some gameplay. Stay safe, play awesome.